Hi, Kate. How are you?
Not so good.
Good. Okay. Well, before we talk about anything, just so you know, just let you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody about what you tell me here today.
Mhm.
Just between us, unless I think you're gonna go out there and actually harm somebody, or somebody's gonna harm you, or you harm yourself. Okay. So what's going on?
Well, I got in trouble. My
Oh.
teacher made me come down here.
Oh,
I
okay.
think she's gonna call my mom too.
Oh, what kind of trouble would you get into?
Well, I wrote on my desk.
You wrote on your desk? Oh.
Mhm.
What did
She
you
got
write on
really
your desk?
mad. I wrote a couple bad things on it.
Oh. And what's your teacher's name again? Remind me, please.
Miss Jones.
Miss Jones.
Mhm.
So Miss Jones actually caught you in the act, huh?
Well, I didn't write it in front of her, but she saw. She collected our papers and she saw. I was trying to cover it up, but
Oh.
she saw what I wrote.
I see. What bad things did you write on your desk?
You're not gonna tell?
No, I'm not.
Cause it's about my friend. Cause she made me really mad, so
Oh,
I
I'm
was
sorry
really
to hear
angry
that.
at her.
Sorry to hear that.
Mhm.
What did she say?
She didn't invite me to her birthday party, and I got really mad because she invited Ellie and not me, and Ellie's not even her good friend, and I'm supposed to be her best friend. She didn't invite me to her party.
I see.
Yeah, it was a pool party too, and I really wanted to go.
Oh, I see. So sounds like you're really angry and upset at her because Ellie now is part of a friendship or sort of going. Seems like you don't like Ellie or you don't get along with Ellie?
I don't like her because she stole my best friend, and she doesn't even know her.
Oh, okay. So, what is it that you wrote on the desk that apparently was so offensive to?
It was a bad word.
Oh, I see. Can you tell me what the bad word is?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. Well, obviously, teacher thinks it's a really bad word, right?
Mhm.
Do you often use that kind of language when you get upset?
No, that's why my mom's gonna be really mad.
I see. So this is the first time something like this has happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Can you tell me a little bit more about you feeling angry? I mean, you say this because it started really because of this party and these friendships. Was there more to this story, or is that strictly all it is?
I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't want to hang out with me anymore, because we used to go to her house after school and play the Wii every day, and then she just stopped inviting me and she started inviting Ellie.
I see. So do you think that maybe you're going through some feelings that we would normally say are like jealousy or maybe betrayal or things like that? Do you know
I don't
what
know.
those words mean?
No.
Okay. Because often adults, when we use these words and we say, oh, I am jealous of maybe, for example, in my case, I recall when I was a child, I was jealous of, I had these two friends, Jesus and Carlos. And one time, Carlos invited Jesus to go play soccer, but he didn't invite me. And I was upset, but actually my mom helped me see that I was actually more jealous than I was upset or angry. And I didn't know what that meant, so she explained to me that jealous at the time, for me at least, meant that I felt hurt because I wasn't included as part of this friendship group, and that I thought I should be, that I had a right to. Does that kind of make sense to you?
That's how I feel. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And now, the term betrayal that adults use, betrayal, and I can help you or show you how they're spelled too later if you want. You can look at the dictionary too, just so I'm not giving you wrong information. But
Mhm.
the term betrayal, my dad told me, it's something that makes you feel hurt too, and it could be a lot of things. But in terms of a friendship, it's sort of along the same lines as being jealous. As feeling jealous, but it's like stronger because when you feel betrayal, you kind of feel like there's a reason why maybe your friends are not inviting you, and it's all about you. That maybe there's something wrong with you, or that they're kind of like. Have you heard of the word backstabbing? No. Okay. Well,
Yeah. I
basically,
mean,
like,
my sister said that.
okay.
But
Well, sometimes like it's kind of like they're doing something without you knowing, and then you feel like hurt because you're like betrayed, betrayal. That's just a small example. But does that make sense so far?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you think you're kind of feeling like that?
Yeah, 'cause I don't know why they would do that and be so mean. I mean, I don't like Ellie, but I thought Caitlin would at least be nice 'cause she's been my friend since
Right.
kindergarten. So I thought I
Okay.
was very. I don't know why she wouldn't invite me to her party.
Yeah. So it sounds like you really care for Caitlin a lot.
I
Maybe
did.
even Ellie.
Now I don't know if she's my
No,
friend.
you're
or
not sure. Okay. Okay. So it sounds to me like you have a few worries on your mind, which wow, that must be really stressful.
Mhm.
Okay. So it sounds like you're dealing with these feelings and emotions about your friends, or you're not very sure right now whether you still want to be friends with them, and then you're also concerned about your mother's reaction about your
Yeah.
writing on the desk, and then you're also concerned about your teacher's reaction. I'm sorry, I forgot her name, Mrs. Anderson?
Jones.
Or Miss Jones, I'm sorry. You're also concerned about Miss Jones' reaction to your writing on the desk. So it sounds like you have, maybe we could talk about a few things, but what do you think is the most concerning to you right now? What do you think you're more worried about, those three things I just said?
I don't know. I mean, they all are really bad.
Okay.
So.
Well, is it okay for you if we talk about one that I choose right now first? 'Cause these are really important.
Mhm.
Because they all relate to your feelings, and so I just kind of want to talk to you about that.
Mhm.
Okay, so can we talk first maybe about Miss Jones, and so that you maybe don't worry too much about what she may do or how she may react?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we do that, let me take a quick timeout, okay? Want to pause?
That's good. I think it's going well so far.
Okay.
I really like like that you defined betrayal and jealousy, because kids that age might have a general
Yeah.
knowledge of what they are, but probably, it's good that you gave examples and did some nice self-disclosure there. I feel like it's, you're moving along. You still, there's, Kate's kind of letting you in their layers there,
Right.
and Kate's kind of letting those out, and I think, probably need to continue with some exploration and
Yeah.
really start talking about the problems
Okay.
and
Right.
the individual problems.
That's my thought too. It was a little unnecessary to ask her what exactly she wrote on the desk.
Okay.
But other than that, I think everything that you've said so far, especially defining, like Tyler was saying, her feelings, because maybe she hasn't felt it before. So it's been
Mhm.
really good and I think beneficial, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Kate. All right. So let's talk about Miss Jones. So I think that it's safe to say that Miss Jones is probably not going to be, probably not going to be very upset at you like you think she might be. But what makes you think or feel that she might?
'Cause I wrote a bad word.
Okay. Do you think that other kids probably do things like that from time to time?
I don't know. I mean, I know Chris writes on his desk, but he just doodles and then he erases it.
Okay. So it sounds like he hasn't been caught yet.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'm trying to tell you really is that Miss Jones, like other teachers, are aware that this kind of behavior exists sometimes amongst kids. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that maybe it might help you realize that it's